Oh, yeah.
There we go. Got to give Saru her oh yes. Hello. Hello. Welcome, chap. Oh dear. To some long dark. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. Welcome. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I am very tired. Nice to meet you. Yeah. How are we all doing? Are we in good form? Are we in good nick? I probably need to turn the close the window. There we go. Closed it too much. Yeah, how are people doing? Are people in good form? Are we okay? Welcome. I'm also tired. Hello, I'm really tired. God, fucking extended family going on in chat there. All of the tireds. Yeah, I'm pretty bloody sleepy, I must be honest. I had a bit of a late night last night, writing up a sort of D&D character. Fucking God. Look, you have to forgive me if I'm a bit scatterbrained. No, more scatterbrained than usual. Yeah, man. I stayed up until like 1 in the morning, like trying to figure out, because I've never played D&D before, and like I was trying to like make a character, and yeah, what kind of campaign? I've never played it before. I got no idea. Cooler. I need to have my session 0 with Social, because he's going to be DMing it, to actually figure out the details. But at the moment, we're just very much in the character creation phase at the moment. Old Man Joe, that's it. About the only thing that I've figured out is that I'm going to be playing a mountain dwarf, which is basically a classic, dwarf, as opposed to, say, like a hill dwarf or one of the pale dwarves. You're back in his natural habitat, a large Iceland of death. That's the one. Is this D&D going to be streamed? I don't know, DVL. I honestly don't know. I mean, ideally, it might be. Waterdeep Dragon Heist, I believe, is the campaign we're playing. Fair enough. I'm not sure, DVL, is the answer. Because it's a couple of people's first time doing it, they may not want the pressure of doing it on stream. Personally, I don't mind either way. But it might not be streamed. So yeah, should be interesting. How was my day? Not too bad, to be honest. It was quite a long day, to be honest. Even though it was a shorter day, it's an hour shorter than my usual day because it's a Saturday. But it's yeah, it was a long day. Like the sort of between the hours of sort of 11 and 3 o'clock today, that 4-hour stretch, the hour hand kind of disconnected itself from the clockwork mechanism and just decided to hang around the sort of 1 o'clock mark for days on end, which was a bit of a faff. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Oh dear God, I'm in trouble, man. Like, oh God, I'm already going to bed. Like, holy shit. A long day, just like just like the long dark. I'll let myself out. Yep, you got it. It's all right. At the door. Big Cube Yawn stream. That's it. Joe is too much of a cool bear, apparently. So, if you don't stream D&D, I'm sure many would love to hear summaries. Yeah, that's the one. So I figured I'm going to play a mountain dwarf fighter in class. Because to me that's sort of like as sort of like a very first sort of, because it'll be my first D&D session, as a very gentle introduction to D&D. I feel like a fighter dwarf is like a good way to go, as just a nice introduction to D&D. I think. With whom are you playing it? I should be playing it with me, Jaina, Messi, Digby, and Soviet. And Social will be the Dungeon Master, allegedly. Thank you very much to Sorry Canadian and Fafri there for the 13 and 35 months, respectively. Thank you very much. Very nice. Dwarf Barbarians are the best, that's the one. Lovely stuff. Right, so we're going to be jumping into the game here. I believe we are. I can't remember whether we're back at the summit or whether we're down in the cabin below. I really can't remember where we're at the Long Dark. Well, so I know that we're in Timberwolf Mountain. I'm not sure where we are outside of that statement. So let's jump on up and let's try and stay awake. Jesus, I'm gonna suplex your grandma. You'll need to bring a shovel. Right, I can only imagine how Mr. Womble is going to be with all the D&D rules. I'm pretty sure he's played it before. Big Cube Yawn, that's it. Right. Oh dear. Finally watching all the yawns. Big sleep. Right. Okay. Yeah, hello. Yeah, good to see you, Ricey. Welcome, welcome. The game isn't making any noise for me, is it? There it is. It's there. Okay, right. And let us find the long dark capture window. Ooh. One of these. Never find it. I should really sort them alphabet. That my blind ass can. Where is it? There it is. Got it. Right. There we go. Sorted. So survival mode, resume, and off we go. Interesting. Right, is there a problem with me performing WWE move on your maternal grandmother? Ah, so we're at the base of the mountain. Okay. So let me take stock of the situation that we're currently involved in. We've got a sprain risk. We've sort of been down the mountain for some time. Food and drink is as follows. I've got drink. Do I have food? I do have food. I've got plenty of military MREs to go, which is lovely. In fact, I'm going to indulge in one of those puppies right now so that I can... There we go. Get a nice full tummy. Eat and drink, I think, should be good to go here. So, sit rep, as best as I can determine it, is as it is at the moment. I can't remember whether there was any more gear at the top of the mountain that we needed to collect. I believe I brought tools down just now. I believe like this was a tool run. Let's have a look here. Did I bring the tools down? Yes, so I've got the tools on me, so I need to drop some of these tools away. So let's put the good stuff away. All of those hammers. Let us put the good knives away, and then we'll keep that as such. What else do I need to offload here? I've got some clothing, my bedroll I need to keep. That's fine, that's fine. I think I've literally just brought the tools down. I don't think I brought anything else down. Down to 23 kg overall carry capacity, which isn't too bad. We're pretty fucking tired, to be honest. Lots of wolves pissing around on the side there. I am desperately low on arrows. I've only got 2 arrows left, which is a big old problem for me at the moment. Yeah, not much in the way of good stuff going on. I believe it's horrible. It is horrible out and about. Right. How long have you managed to find a moose backpack at Hushed River? Ah, interesting. Hey Q, this is the first time I've caught a long dark stream on time. Glad to be here. We're very happy to have you, sir. Something. Started a new campaign at higher difficulty. I'm at the bear. I'm too scared to deal with it, yeah. Nice one. Wasn't there an Aurora the last time you streamed? I think there was. I think I actually had to travel back in an Aurora or something. I can't really remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
I need to just bring these tools all around. Tinder plug, we'll bring that up on there. Right then, so what I need to do is go and, well, I need to actually sleep. The problem is that, like, it's daytime at the moment, and I'm going to be sleeping the day away, which is, well, it's less than ideal, to be honest. But it needs to be done. I'm hoping the temperature won't get too much worse than it is. I'm going to sleep in 4-hour blocks if I can, just to try and get myself enough energy to be able to climb up the mountain. I've got to have absolutely the most energy that I can. Thank you very much there to Spectre for the 11 months. Thank you very much, sir. The biggest issue that I'm going to have at the moment is travelling at night presents a unique risk in that there's a chance that you could bump into the steamed hams phenomena. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good if you get caught outside in the middle of the Aurora. Because wildlife is fucking really difficult. It's pretty rough. You don't want to get caught out in the Aurora because wildlife is just so vicious. Right, did I drink all of my water? Have I drank absolutely every piece of water to my name? I think I have. Okay, well, at least it'll give me something to do before I head up the mountain. I've got to boil up more water.
Yeah.
Okay, let us grab a little bit of fir firewood. Let us start a fire with a cattail and a stick. 95% chance to light. Thank you very much there to Pink Fist for the 2 months. Welcome, welcome. Do you realise you are coming back down the mountain in just about the longest way possible? What do you mean, near not? I thought I had a pretty fast way up and down the mountain. If you're just going to say something like you just got to jump off, it's not constructive. It is constructive. It's destructive. Right, okay. Let us start boiling some of this up. Water. Need to melt the yellow snow, as it were. Lovely stuff. I don't know whether I've got... I mean, I'm sure I had some water kicking around. I don't think I got rid of it all, surely. And yet, there's no water here. I must have when I was not paying attention. These sodas have definitely seen better days. Or just have a drink of one or two of them, which is great. Lovely. It's going to take a little bit of time for all of that to get cracking, and then we could probably do a last sleep. Looks like we've got pretty rough weather setting in for the night, which isn't good. I do have enough firewood to burn the fire for a full evening, but I will need to get more firewood come the not too distant future, because it's well, it's rough out. I should probably try and close those windows and doors and stuff. And I mean, there's literally a hole in the fucking roof of this cabin, so it can't exactly be all that warm with a literal... I never realised there was a hole in the roof. Very cool looking. Okay, when you come back down the rope where the animals are, there is a shortcut climb that takes you all the way to the lowest cave entrance. So when you come back down the rope to where the animals are... What? There's animals everywhere. There's a shortcut climb. I must admit, I'm not familiar. Yeah, that's pretty rough out there. Pretty woof. You know, wolves. I'm not even giving myself a snare drum. Lovely. So you have to forgive my kind of jaded, kind of sleepy nature at the moment. I am a little bit tired. One of the things that we did lose in the last stream was the well-fed buff. I actually came down the mountain without enough food, which landed me in the predicament of not being able to yeah, basically survive for any prolonged period of time. Yeah, it was a bit of a faff, I've got to be honest. So you two move off of that. There we go. I'm sure just putting boiling hot crockery straight onto wood won't do us any harm. And then we now have 3.5 litres of water. I'm going to just drink another can for the moment, because again I've got to get through them reasonably so. And then I'm going to need to climb up the mountain to some level, I believe. Let us take another couple of MREs so that we can live up there for a couple of days, because they're not in the most amazing nick. Let us sleep for a few hours. Let's go for 5 hours. Hopefully we're going to have enough rest here. Then let us eat and drink, and then potentially start our journey back up the mountain if we can. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make the climb manually as best I can. I'm afraid all of this water. I mean, I could probably drop 2 litres down here just for now. Leave them on the ground there. I mean, visibility's not fantastic, but the temperature's okay. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to move on. I apologise that it is really dark. You know, my lantern's seen better days. I think I could probably... Oh, there's a wolf right there. Try and scoot round him. I could probably just navigate through the cave using matches, to be honest, but... That wolf is doubling back around the mouth to the thing there. I don't have any meat on me, so I can only hope that he's not going to detect me. He's definitely picking up my scent. I'm just got to try and get past him. He's standing bolt still on the ice there. I think he knows where I am. I am just trying to get round him at the moment. He's moving from left to right. He was moving from right to left. Is he moving directly away? I think he is. Not much for it. I think you pretty much always aggro this wolf when you go through here. Not much to be done about it. I think I'm just going to aggro him and just try and keep ahead. As soon as I get to the first rock climb, I should be alright. There's 2 wolves here. Hello, mateys. Right, I see a window. I'm running. Wolf backing off. I've got to try and push past him. He's running up the mountain. Again, apologies about how dark it is at the moment there, but... Oh god, that wolf has literally gone the exact direction that I need to go to the right as well. And Dabby Dozy. He's still running. Okay, he's been driven off further that way, which is excellent. This wolf, he's still quite far back. He's not stalking me too closely. I've just got to get up through this clearing in the trees just here, and then we're good to go. Hello, Captain Flatbird. Good to see you. I see my bitrate tanking due to the snow. Yeah, Twitch probably not a big fan of the bitrate there. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Hello, Q. How are you this evening? I'm not too bad at all, sir. Good to see you all. Yeah, just chilling out after a long day's work, to be honest. It's been, yeah, it's been tiring. Like I say, I had a bit of a late night last night creating my D&D character, so I'm, yeah, pretty sleepy. I'm going to sleep well tonight, I do think, after stream. I may even do a slightly shorter hour and a half stream, maybe, depending on how I'm getting on, because I'm pretty tired, like, I'm pretty sleepy. I'm pretty sure that... Easy does it there. I mean, he's not that close behind me. I'm pretty sure the rock climb I need is just here. That's the one. It's going to knacker us pretty hard going up here, but well, it's got to be done, so... Up we go. Lovely. Small Hands Brutus coming to a D&D game near you. Well, I heard, right, or I read somewhere, that dwarves in D&D, mountain dwarves, have their names given to them by like the clan leaders, or like they've got like their name, surname is always nearly their like clan house type thing. More water bottle there. I'll have that. That looks like there could potentially be an... Oh dear. Wow, we got up that ladder just in time. That's not good. Visibility's good, but wildlife is very much dangerous here. Yeah, potentially it is the Aurora. It is steamed hams. Not good, if I'm honest. Not awful, because I'm going to sleep in this cave. The only good thing about the Aurora is that the visibility at night is fantastic. Like, it's a great time to move in terms of visibility, but it's awful to move in terms of the monsters of the night, as it were. Yeah, let's get into this cave, away from the horrors of the outdoors. Okay, into the cave. Now, I think I've got a flare, but I'm not entirely sure. Do I have a flare? Or is it just me and my storm lantern that's running out of juice? I'll get through this cave quickly, because I don't have much in the way of light for this puppy. Lovely. The flame is going to start to flicker out soon. Once we get to the mouth of the cave, at the other end, I will use that as an opportunity. There's a big branch down there. I will use that as an opportunity to try and, well, give yourself the name Clan Battle. I did actually give them Clan Battle Hammer. Why Metal Caller? Why would that annoy? I did actually choose Battle Hammer, as it's the only one that I could find any real background information on. Why would Battle Hammer give the rage of us the rage cage? For I am big noob. I do not understand. I was going to change the name anyway, to be honest, but I did originally go with Battle Hammer. No submarines today. No siree. We're diving through the snow today. This should be, and then a left, and then that should be the exit to this cave. There it is. Terminate the lights. Down and sleep. Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely stuff. Sleep there. We're going to sleep for a few hours. Is going to be good. Right, thank you very much there to Helipilot. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub there. Whilst Helipilot's there, he actually DM'd me earlier in the day with regards to. It is a very well-known clan because of the legend of Drizzt books, right? Yeah, fucking. Whilst I remember, Mr. Helipilot did tell me that I made the assumption the other day that. God, that's loud. I made the assumption that Mr. Jive Turkey, the other Cold Waters streamer that sort of mostly does, Cold Waters content, deleted his Twitch, and I don't think that's true actually. Now that Heli's shown me some digging, he's actually just changed the name of his channel to Subbrief, the same as his YouTube channel. So it's Subbrief. So yeah, that's his thing's there. His channel's still there. He hasn't deleted it. But I think he's changed it up to be doing less Cold Waters and more submarine documentary stuff, which is really cool, to be fair. I've been watching it. A rebrand, you say? Yeah, basically, yeah, it's rebranded. But you have Helipilot to thank for that piece of information. Gino says, hi Elon and Quebec. Previous runs and this one, you tend to rely on meat and occasionally energy bar. What's the lifetime supply of tinned food you have for? What? Can you rephrase the question, Gino? Because I'm a bit daft and I'm a bit tired. What is it that you're asking? It's not you, it's me. I need you to put it in dumb so that I can believe it. Jive got a government job, defence related, so he is limited in what he can do streaming wise. Right. I'm surprised that, I've got to be honest, I'm surprised that he's able to talk about, like, submarine operations at all. Like, I thought there'd be some kind of embargo on what he's actually allowed to talk about. I really hope there aren't too many wolves around. It'll be interesting to see how aggressive that bear is if we come up against that bear. I'm hoping the Aurora will fade, though. You have a lot. When will I eat it? Oh, eventually. To be honest, it's probably quite a lot of it is going rancid. I've been away from Pleasant Valley for about a week in game now. It's been like 7-10 days or something like that. It's been a long time that I've been milling around here on the mountain, but I want to kind of get as much of the gear to the shack as I can, so that, like, this is the first leg of the relay race that I'm doing at the moment. This is the first phase. Like, the second phase of the relay race is getting everything from the shack on Timberwolf Mountain down towards the Pleasant Valley homestead, because again, Pleasant Valley, or rather Timberwolf Mountain, is the only place that connects to Pleasant Valley, or rather the other way around. Pleasant Valley is the only place that connects to Timberwolf. So Timberwolf is like only accessible through Pleasant Valley, which means if I move on from Pleasant Valley, I'm never going to get to loot this place. Is the game a wee bit loud? I think the Aurora is a bit loud, isn't it? I wonder if it's under music. No, music's all the way down. I think it's just the Aurora sound effect, which is like part of, like, I don't know. I don't think there's much I can do about it, to be honest. Let me just scroll up so I can see. Yeah, it is a little bit loud. I apologise. I shall try switching the microphone to being right in front of my face hole. Seems fine to me, that's it. Yeah, the Aurora is really loud, to be honest. Hopefully, now that I'm actually speaking directly into the mic, it'll be a bit clearer. Right, I am going to have, briefly, a nice big drink of water, or I'll do it while I'm climbing this rock climb. Actually, before the stream started, I'm pretty sure Car will be happy with me. I had like 3/4 full of a water bottle, and I just necked it all. And then I filled it up again, ready for the stream, so... Hello, Legendary. Good to see you, matey. Welcome, welcome. Big hydrate. Happy car noises. Brum, brum. That's it. Does anyone remember Brum? The, like, children's TV with, the little car? What a show. There's a sneeze coming. This won't be very ASMR. I can't mute it. Jesus. Nice. Brum was scary, that was it. Yeah, Brum was awesome. I love Brum. Brum was great. Driving on pavements and stuff. What a man sneeze. Thank you. You did say face hole, it's true. I did. Got no one but myself to blame here. Good stuff, continuing the walk. Now, the wolves that are up ahead here are going to do me a little bit of concern. What I could probably do is there is like a cave somewhere around here that I could probably just dive into until like the morning. I think it's literally just in front of me here. I can just dive in there until like a more reasonable daylight hour starts to manifest, and then I can use that as a means to get away from this country. Yeah, just a small little cave here, and then I can go out up and to the right, and then to the relative safety of whatever's around. I don't think this cave is occupied. I must be honest, I don't know though. No, it doesn't look like it's occupied. I think the bear lives somewhere a little bit further along. Okay, we'll sleep in here for tonight, only for a little bit. Just get 3 hours of kip. Just enough to get us a little bit of rest. Following him on the map is Monga S because I see what is up ahead, lol. That's it. Intestinal parasites has been healed. So it's encouraging to receive that notification. We're going to have one of our MREs here. Get in my belly. Lovely. And then we're going to have a nice big drink of water here. I don't actually have a huge amount of water for this expedition. That said, though, as long as I keep taking little sips, I should be able to get enough to, crack on, basically. There's always been a school of deer here. Would you call it a school? A gaggle? Not entirely sure. But yeah, there's always been a school of deer just here, so it's not too bad. I'm going to leave those rose hips. Those are very high up, Jesus. A herd of deer, of course. A gaggle. There's a wolf over there. Visibility is great. Temperature is good. Good day for travelling. Although it's not completely clear skies. I would say that that is a grey sky up there. Potentially quite heavy with snow. A little bit of a wind blowing over, although it's not too much. Just sort of short, sharp, biting wind. I'd say with a sky like that we are going to be due at least some snowfall. At least the threat of a blizzard is low, which is nice. Man hunting deer, it's true. Right, I'm going to have a swig of water as we forge on here. Delicious. I believe I'm heading the right. I think I'm heading the right way. I really must be honest. I'm not 100% sure at this point.
Yeah.
I've kind of come at it from a weird angle. I'm not sure if I'm too far to the right. Thank you very much there to is it XV104 Riptide or Ziv104 Riptide. Thank you. Little bit of a fog starting to set in. I think we're watching the weather turn here. You know, that sort of heavy cloud starting to manifest into a small fog bank. I think I am going the right way. This looks geologically where I was meant to be going. Hello, Screw. Good to see you, mate. At Lonely Quebec, I'm glad that I have level 5 cooking because deers have become scarce in my playthrough. That's it. I am on my way to level 5 cooking. I think 1 or 2 bears, and I'm golden. But yeah, for the moment, they are scarce for me as well. Very, very much scarce. Yeah, I think this is the right. Yeah, there's that like fucking cured deer thing that I just discarded. I do need to really repair my clothes. That's something that really does need to happen. But at the moment, I'm kind of not got much going on. I do need to get back down the mountain. I think on my first repair run back to the Pleasant Farmstead, I think the a repairing of my clothes is overdue. It's kind of, it looks like kind of like quite late evening, but it's actually very, very early morning, or some very early morning, about 9-10 in the morning, according to the game. I've never played survival mode, only the story, saving it for when I can devote a full day. You'll need more than a full day. Although I must be honest, I've always been the other way around. I prefer the survival mode to the story mode. because the survival mode was what came out first, and it's what I learnt to play on. I've been playing this game for a very long time. Although I'm not like insanely good at it. I know it gives the appearance of, but I only play it on Stalker. I don't play it on Interloper. Interloper, I find like you have to be very skilled to play Interloper, but you also have to be a little bit lucky as well. And I suppose that's true of Stalker as well. But like, it's less lucky. It's less about luck. Because sometimes Stalker can just hand you the shit end of the stick. Or sorry, the fucking Interloper can just hand you the shit end of the stick, and that's it. You gotta suck on that turd. And that's how it is. Which is always a bit of a faff, but at least with this, it's like you can get through it in one foul swoop. So what I probably want to do is take a rest at each of those ledges if I can, just to gain my stamina back. There's the bear. Yeah, it's always a worry. I'm glad I managed to get this rock climb rope ready. Might be able to go all of the way to the second one. Yep, gonna do it. Don't think I can get all of the way to the top. That's fine. Lovely. Just take a moment for my stamina to rest. We've got a burned out campfire. Not bad, we made it all the way up to the second one. A worthy climb, I'm sure people will agree. Not too bad. And then once our stamina is fully charged, we will go for the second leg of the climb. There it is. Lovely stuff, just getting over the overhang here. Greeted by the boots that are here, that's the one. And then, I mean, realistically, I could probably go for a sleep in the cave next door. Might be an idea. It's probably safer than sleeping halfway up the ridge. Although, I mean, how bad could the weather get halfway up the ridge? Well, we're about to find out. I think I could maybe get to the first ledge on this stamina. Maybe rest there for the evening. Or at least get a little bit of kit to be able to climb all the way to the top. These are long rock climbs to be doing with all that gear. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I think only the first rock climb here. Just barely, to be honest. That's it. Yeah, just to the first ledge. TTT, yep. Took me 15 starts on Interloper to survive the first week, but once I got going it wasn't too bad, yeah. It's always just the getting going that's the worst bit on this. Okay, so in the lee of this little area here, I'm going to... Actually, I can rotate now, can't I? I forgot about that. Although, the game does seem to have other plans about it. Right, let us sleep just here then. I'm going to sleep for... Let's go for 5 hours. Feels like 1 degree centigrade. Hopefully we won't get too cold. You'll need to grab that rope to use for the shortcut down the mountain. What? This rope? Which rope? This rope? But then I can't climb down it. Hello, Mike. I've got to be honest, Nee, I think I'm going to stick to the route that I have well trodden. Here's all my lantern fuel and stuff. I've kind of forgot what I'd left up here. Load of clothing, a book or two, a little bit of rabbit pelt. The accelerant will certainly be nice. I think next, though, has to be the lantern fuel. Doesn't it? The lower of the two, the first one you climbed up just now. I think I'll be alright, mate. I'm gonna stick to me guns. Okay, refuel this lantern. Lovely. That gives that back up to full, which is great. Now, ideally, I probably want to sleep up here, although getting down the mountain as far as I can, or at least getting down the first leg of the mountain here might be a good idea. So things like the clothes, the book would be quite nice to take. I mean, the accelerant. Okay, we're just about to become overburdened, so let me actually go back down now. To be honest, the rest of the stuff that's up there, I think I'm just going to leave behind. It's only a little bit of cloth. I've got the important bits. I know I left a hacksaw up there, but I've got spares. Lovely, yeah, sprain risk. So if I sleep now, I should be in a decent position to get most of the way down the mountain. If I get a good night's sleep in, it means I'm going to be travelling in the very late hours of the night, Aurora time. But it should give me at least a reasonable means to get ahead, which is lovely. Okay, so yeah, there's our other rock climb. We're going to go into the small cave over here with like the half-gutted rabbit and the supplies, and then go from there. I think I left some books and stuff in here. I don't know whether I'll be able to take them with me. It's probably my last chance if I'm not coming up here again. I know I left some supplies in this cave. Okay. Right. Nice comfy ledge to nap on, that's it. Okay. Let us dive inside the cave here. So, yeah, sorry, I will sidetrack here for a moment. How are people in chat doing? Are we doing well? Have we had good days so far? Have people enjoyed their Saturdays? I certainly hope so. Yeah, we've got several books here. We've got a little bit of firewood, which is always nice. We've got Practical Gunsmithing, Survive the Outdoors, 3 editions of that. The rest of that I can basically leave. There's a frozen rabbit carcass, which I'm not too bothered about. Let us rest in here for a large portion of the evening, if I can. I'm going to go in 6-hour shifts. Lovely. Yeah, had a pretty good day. Good, thanks. Weather not fucking roasting. I call it an absolute win. Yeah, to be fair, it's much more agreeable today. Little bit humid in the city centre, but ultimately not too bad. Bearable is the word. There we go, drinking a lot of our water here. I'm going to go and get some more sleep here. Trying to sleep through until the morning. Shouldn't take too long. Saturday's always nice when you aren't melting, that's it. How updated is your personal map? I never use the personal map, really. I must be honest. I'm a bit of an advocate for trailblazing. So, yeah, I do not have an updated map for you with that regard. Lovely. Just waiting for Iron Harvest to release. Not heard of that, so I'm guessing that's a game. Wait, have I lost my sub, Cubelove? I think you have. Has it literally just expired? Sir Miles. It must have. No, just the badge is gone. Okay, fair enough. I can't see the I can't see your cube loving. I don't know whether it's just being a bit of a funk. Doing alright, still waiting on that New World beta launch. I'm not doing too bad. Looking forward to my D&D session with social and stuff. Really looking forward to that. I don't know whether to use these insulated boots. Highly waterproof boots made of synthetic materials in the lining. Keeps your feet nice and warm. Their bulk will slow you down. There. I'll just keep to my deer boots. Down the mountain we go. If I can get down here in just sort of one foul swoop, I'll be in a position to try and get home as quickly as possible, which is great. So he's previously subbed for 7 months, so it looks like your sub has expired. Gift sub ends today. Oh no. Disaster. A lot of rubble came down then. You hear that? All that rock. Weird, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's keep trying to forge a path as best we can down the mountain. Visibility's good. Aurora's a minimum, which is great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much there to DVL for gifting another there's a bromance. Oh jeez. Oh shit. So he's running around that way.
Oh yeah.
If he's running around that way, I'm going to make my leave down here. Lovely. Managed to avoid him. Tips Fedora to Q and the bromance guys, that's it. Thank you very much, Grish. And thank you to Bazerpunk there as well for the Twitch Prime sub. I wanted to say like a massive thank you to everyone for like all the we're getting a lot of new Twitch Prime subs, to be honest. And to be honest, the rate at which we're getting new followers is like pretty bananas, I must be honest. I mean, like, God, we only like dinged on 70 fucking K subs the other day, and we're already at 70 and a half, which is just like, Where have you come from? Where did you go, Cotton Eye Joe? It's true. I don't know. Keep making good time if we can. It's your voice, apparently. I don't know. I've got to tell her. It's all been a lie. I actually sound like this. I sound like the tension on a violin string. I don't know. And you're fine subdiving. Ah, thank you. How much Q? So 70k, 70.5k. Jeff Bezos doesn't need it, and you and the missus can use this better. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I do appreciate the generosity of chat. Like, it does just help with like sort of the whole not starving thing. You know, having the roof over the head, the flushing toilet, all the mod cons.
Oh yeah.
500 people have subbed for a nice number. That's the one. Thank you very much there to Max Otis for the Twitch Prime sub. I'm hearing like lots of weird squeaking. What was that? That was horrible. Like a hobgoblin or something. Big unfollow. That's it. Not unsub. I was gonna say. Big sad. Yeah, we'll go down here and then to the right as it maximises our downhill trajectory. Cloud is very wispy at the moment, which is a-okay in that, well, you know, less likely to be encountering the aurora, which is what we want. I am hearing some weird sounds. Maybe I've got like psychosis. Maybe it's like barotrauma. Going to the Midlands next weekend. Is it? It's not as bad as people say. It's true. It's true. It's got its charm. Like anywhere, it's got its good spots and bad spots. Like that's the thing about Birmingham. Like it's you know, everybody likes to joke. Ah, it's a shithole. It's a shithole. Of course, it's a shithole. Everybody knows that. But it's a nice shithole. You know, it has its places. Like anywhere else, it's got its rough patches. But I can't really see myself moving away from Birmingham, to be honest. Like there are nice parts of Birmingham, believe it or not. Where we're living now in Stourbridge, I have no complaints. I really don't. It's a nice part of Birmingham. I recently I had to walk back from a train, from a different train station, and I had to walk through this part of Brum, and yeah, it was the thing that was really weird was that like the train station that I got off at, and for the sake of not telling people exactly where I live, I'm going to 'cause yeah. Otherwise, we'll be in another weird spot. But yeah, fucking yeah, stalker ahoy. But yeah, like fucking, it was quite a major station, and like the thing that was really weird was like it had a really big car park and everything like that. But when like you like get out off of station grounds or railway grounds, like the fucking it was weird how like urban it was. In like, I don't know, you imagine a train station to be on like a high street or maybe next to some shops or something, or maybe like next to an industrial bit. This literally opened up onto like a residential lane. It would be like having a train station at the end of a cul-de-sac or something. It was so weird. It was like single lane residential roads. It was such a bizarre thing to see. Like it was really odd. Yeah, just asking because I need to get them shipped overdue to local area, not selling them. Ah, right. Sorry, I don't believe that was aimed at me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the 500 bits there. If you think Birmingham is a shithole, then come to Jaywick. Lol, Ross Kemp called it the ghetto of England. Lovely. I shall endeavour to visit it. And thank you also to Eve Killer for the Twitch Prime sub there. Hey man, been watching you for a while, and now my Amazon is linked. I can sub by choice. Thank you very much, Eve Killer. And thank you very much for your Twitch Prime sub there. That's very, very kind. Obviously, it's no longer going to be called a Twitch Prime sub, is it? Or a Prime sub. It is now Prime Gaming. Or, yeah, or something like that. I don't know. Or Twitch Gaming, or whatever it is. I can't remember what they're changing it to. Just talking about trying Yorkshire tea. I'm not much of a tea man. But if I was a T-man, I would have Yorkshire tea. It's just how it is. Lovely stuff. Alon, Quebec, are you ready for the Birmingham lockdown because of all the twats? To be honest, right, as best as I can tell, right, having a lockdown, so, like, local lockdown, as far as I can tell, is just like one of... and again, I've got to be careful here because I'll get into the trap of talking about the virus, and I try not to get things too political here, but it's a new golden rule. But yeah, basically, as much as I can figure out, local lockdown just means that people from different households can't go and meet each other. That's it. Like, that is local lockdown. Like, in all other regards, everything else, people are going to be still going to work, public transport will remain open, pubs will remain open, shops will remain open, everything will be open. Like, it's just to coin a phrase to make it seem like they're doing something more impactful than they actually are. Oh yes, we put them into a local lockdown, and it's basically just them saying that people from two different households, you know, can't mix or can't, you know, go to, like, you know, different areas or whatever, or can't like go to the same house or whatever. Like, you can't have small social gatherings. But truth be told, like, if people don't want to follow the rules, people won't, and so it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And that is all I shall say, because I will old man, like, shouts at cloud about it. So, right, into the cave. Lovely. Right, my English teacher taught me that if a person ends a sentence with but, immediately disregard that sentence. It's true. There we go. Oh, Jesus, got the power of a small sun. There it is. There we go, fully filled up fucking gas lantern here. Very nice. Up we go. And Lonnie Quebec, your path on the map has a bit of an axe head shape. Ah, lovely. I'm glad I have learnt that fact. Butts, that's the one. It's like shorts, but like butts. Oh dear, I'm tired. So tonight for dinner I made a chicken balti. Honestly, Jane's a lucky woman. Jane's a lucky woman. I went out 9 o'clock in the morning. There I was, slaving away at the grindstone. I come back, you know, 7 o'clock. I'm through the door in the evening. Been out the house for 10 hours, and I cook her a lovely home cooked meal. It was a chicken balti. With just boiled rice. Put a little bit of salt and pepper in with the boiled rice. Just a bit of seasoning. But by and large, yeah, it was just plain boiled rice, basically. And it was nice. It was actually delicious. Really, really nice dinner. Chicken balti. Of course, like a balti. Balti is not like an international thing. I forgot about that. It's like a spiceless curry. It's made with spices, but it has no heat. It's a very, very, very mild. Has barely any heat at all. Didn't save any for the rest of us. Absolutely not. It was delicious. You're going to teach ZF Sheep to cook rice now then, are you? I don't know about that. I had to actually get rid of the first batch of rice that I did, like for dinner tonight, because I basically put too much water in it, and it just turned into goop. It just turned into soggy goop. Do I want to sleep here for, like, a bit? No, we could probably push all the way down the mountain here. I'm making good time for rest and relaxation, so let's keep going. It's porridge, that's it. You're actually mortified about his burger fuck-up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how somebody... in my mind... he must have done the Rustler's burger in the oven. Right, because everybody knows... I mean, first of all, if you're going to have a Rustler's burger, you know what I mean? You're already, you know, fucking living the bachelor's life. You know what I mean? Like, fucking Christ almighty. But yeah, like, if you're going to have a Rustler's burger, like, everybody knows that if you've already gone to the effort to have a Rustler's burger in the first place, then you're going to, of course, microwave it. But microwaves count down, not up. Like, so, unless he literally put it in for like 300 minutes, I have no idea how he ended up with a rock-hard hockey puck at the end of it. So, My only assumption is that he put it in the oven and forgot about it. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Because come on. It actually has instructions on it. Unless he put, like, the burger in the toaster or something. He actually set the microwave for 10 minutes instead of 1. Lucky he caught it after 3 minutes. Jesus. Yeah, that would make sense. Fair play. Yeah, to be fair, that's something I would do. A man needs not to read instructions. Crispy. That's it. How is ZF Echo? Well, first things first, he's not in ZF. He hasn't been in ZF for some time. And the reason for that is personal, I'm going to say. He chose to leave. And I shall leave it there on the matter. You should probably check your smoke detectors if a burger microwave for 10 minutes and didn't set them off. My fucking smoke detectors literally go off whenever I'm cooking, to be honest. Mostly fry-ups in the morning. I mean, I haven't had a fry-up for ages, to be honest. Like, well, I say ages, a few weeks. I used to do them, like, every 4 or 5 days, just as a nice treat. I quite like full English myself. One thing that I found really weird is that, like, you Dutch people, you know, with your fucking magic mushrooms and your weird breakfasts. Me and Blade, obviously, Blade and Jane went to Tankfest. I think it was either last year or the year before. And, yeah, like, the idea of, like, for you guys, the idea of having, like, a cooked breakfast, so sausage, bacon, eggs, you know, fried mushrooms, tomato, plum tomato. You know, like that's weird and foreign and a bit odd, and then it has the audacity. Oh, hello. There's a wolf there. Just going to use a little bit of sprint to hook around. You know, have the audacity to dare say, you know, take the piss out of my full English, and then have hundreds and thousands on a piece of toast. You know, like the little hundreds and thousands cake decorations. Apparently that's a thing. It's like... Or maybe Blade is just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just Blade. You put those on bread. On bread, was it? Or something. Okay, on bread. What do you mean you put those on bread? No, you don't put those on bread. I've never heard anything like it. It's called Hagelslag. Oh, also, while I was fucking, much to my amusement, I actually found out that there's a dwarf in the D&D universe. I don't know why it's reminding me of that, but there's a dwarf in the D&D universe, and I shit ye not, called Pugface Musclewhore, which is just... Okay, that wolf is going to charge us, and then he's not going to be able to get in, and then he's going to fuck off. He's going to say we're going to hear the barking, and then he's going to go away. Oh god, I see his eyes through the door there. That was horrible. Jesus, that was awful. Didn't like the look of that at all. Right, okay, so let's drop off some of the gear that we've got here then, because now we are at the point now where I'm pretty much happy with everything that I've taken off the mountaintop. Like, I'm not really looking to take any more than that. So now I need to start thinking about what I actually need to take back to base as a point of priority. You know, there's now the even greater exfil from our area here, and getting back towards Pleasant Valley, that's going to be half the job, I think. So, let's see here. Right, so I've got all of these spare books. Let me leave those behind. I've got all of my equipment that I need. All very interesting, isn't it? Right. I have like 3 breakfast menus that I cycle all the time. Do cooked breakfast though. Do miss cooked breakfast though. Meant that someone was taking care of me. Big sad, I know. I take care of Jane, you see. See, ladies, you got to get yourself a man that works the 9 to 5, come back and cooks you a nice dinner. Cooks you a nice meal. That's what you need. I need a nice man. Any nice men out there? Lovely. Okay, right, let me dive into bed then. And then I can actually think about starting to bring some of the stuff off of the mountaintop. I'm a nice guy. That's it. Will you cook me breakfast? You, sir, are a rarity. I know. Thank you. Gay for himself. Aren't I just? I suppose I am gay for myself. I have, in fact, beat my own meat. You know. You know, can't argue with it. Lovely. Right. Let's see then. So where are we going? Let's eat a bit of that. Monka TOS, that's it. Have you sucked it though? Nope. Can't say I have. Right. Okay, let's okay, I think it's time to begin an egress away from this place. So let us grab a little bit of the old peanut butter. Let's grab one of those, and then I just really need to think about taking stuff back to the house. Let us take the branches and stuff, because they need to go and cure. Tools and stuff will be nice. Is there anything that needs to cure? Not really. Books and stuff. I could try and take food back on the first run, although I probably want to take food last so that I've got food there and food here. So let's see then. I've got to do a rock climb when I get over there, so I can only take so much. So let's just go with what I have, I guess. I can drop that here for now. Got a little bit of food, a little bit of meat steak with me. I mean, we could just go with that. Yeah, those sticks are quite heavy. A little bit, I've got a spare can of stuff. Okay, I mean, do I have my spare arrows here? Yes, I do. Take both of them. Got all of those cleaning kits. There's a lot of stuff that we need to take, but we will start with this small excursion. Right. And it's a good day for it, to be sure. Okay. So we're starting, yeah, so I'm pretty happy with Timberwolf Mountain now. I went up to the area that I wanted to go to. There is probably a lot more to explore around here, but I just need to get the gear off of the mountain. Like, I just need to get the gear away from here. Like, it's not where I'm basing at the moment. I'm out here on, like, a gathering expedition. So after a long time, like a good week, I am now pulling back to the safety of the farmstead after all this time, which is nice. I'm looking forward to it. Some meats need to be tenderized to get the full flavour, that's true. What did I join into? I know, right, son. I apologise. How many arrows do you have now? Only 2. A lot of them broke while I was trying to yeah, get away from this place, or trying to defend myself from various cretinous creatures trying to attack their way through me. Now, one thing that I've been ever conscious of, and it's something that I've not forgotten, is that somebody said that there was behind a log, there's a rock climb that I have to do, and behind a log at this rock climb is a place that apparently is like a small prepper's cache, or a like survivalist cache. And yeah, I'm like not sure about it. I don't know whether I thanked you, Cat in the Dirt, but consider this your formal thanks and appreciation. I mean, are there any containers around here? I honestly can't remember if there are containers. I'm pretty sure I need to go up there. I just want to see if there are any containers by this damaged wheel. Now, it just looks like bits of fuselage and other stuff. I'm not sure what's up there exactly. To be honest, I don't really like going exploring Timberwolf Mountain because it's very easy to find yourself in a bit of a vice here. Like, there is a lot of good gear, but it's high risk, high reward kind of thing. You can find yourself in real trouble out here. Be careful though, most caches aren't static, they spawn randomly depending on your save. Well, apparently, and I do mean apparently, that this cache isn't random. I thought it was, but chat seemed adamant that it wasn't. So I'm not entirely sure. We will see, though. I do have a rock climb to do when I get through to the other side, though, so... We'll see then, that's it. I thought I had a look for it and couldn't find it, but chat seemed to think it was there. If it's not there, then that's fine. Because I can just go down and start dropping stuff off, which is great. But, you know, we will see, we will see. No risk, no reward, it's true. What? You haven't found the only static cache in the game? Don't think so. Chat lies, it's always been there for me. Fair enough, well, we will endeavour to have a look. Hashtag blame chat. It's like getting chat to choose, like, cards on Hand of Fate. Can't trust them, man. Can't trust them. It's to the right of the rope. Sorry, it's to the right when you have the rope behind you. There's a shitter there, if I recall as well. Right. Checkmate, that's it. You can trust us to mess with you, that's it. Well, the rope climbing cheese was also hashtag blame chat. That was it. That was unscrewed. Yeah, that was it. The greatest tragedy. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's true. Oh, God. Leave Timberwolf. Here we go. And we're away. Excellent. He's committed Sudoku. That's it. Right. Let us see if we can just scuddy down the rock climb. You hear the waterfall nearby, which is lovely. Don't lump the rest of us in. I'm doing it. Chat is a single entity. God. Oh my God, I'm such a tired boy. I'm a big sleeper. I really am. But chat knew that. It was my greatest shame. I'm sure you've had your share as well. Chat is an SCP. Oh God, I don't. SCP. The SCP game scares me more than Monstrum does. I hate it. Oh. Like, I'm kind of used to Monstrum. I'm not used to SCP at all. There's a ledge there, with nothing on, I might add. Somebody said there was a... Oh, there it is, yeah. Ah, there you go. Chat speaks a truthfully truth. Look at that. Open hatch. There you go. Lovely, thank you, chat. Right, so what the hell have we got down here? Prepper's abandoned cache. Is it abandoned to the point of having no gear in there? That's an idea. It looks pretty fucking barren in here. Load of lockers. It's pretty naked, chat. It's nice in here, actually. I'm quite surprised. The only thing this is lacking is like a fire pit. Is there a place to make fire in this? Probably not. What's the temperature right now? 22 degrees in this little hole in the ground. I don't believe I've got a pry bar with me. I left that back at the expedition. Okay, well, I mean, it's an interesting gesture. There's fuck all here. Well, I mean, I've found. No wonder the Doomsday Prepper didn't survive. I'll probably turn that off. Not much to be gained by having it on. Cooker is outside. See, that's less than ideal, isn't it? There's another hacksaw though, so I have no ill feelings about leaving that other hacksaw behind.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, I'll take that with me. Storm lantern, spare one. Risk of overburdening, that's fine. Couple of spare lockers. I'm going to leave that in there for now. Scrap metal I'm going to leave behind. Locked, locked, not locked.
Too much stuff to carry.
Nope. Okay, well, there's not much in there. What we'll do is we'll head all the way back to the house. What I need to do is figure out the best route to get there. Didn't really give much thought to all the meat that I'm carrying. So yeah, I need to try and figure out what the best way is to get home. I'm pretty sure I looted all of this. Yes, I did. Pretty sure I found a cooking pot there, which I may bring with me. Although I think I've got enough cooking pots. There's a sapling birch. I will pinch that to be cured. Lovely stuff. Plenty of wolves kicking around. So yeah, I believe there is the main waterfall. I believe heading right was the direction that I came from last time. So I think I want to head back down this way as best I can. Turn 45 degrees right. Yeah, so there's the hunting blind. I came too far this way last time. I think I can kind of like head this way? I've got a vague memory of Pleasant Valley, but nothing too concrete. Lots of walls. This is a kind of logging trail, I believe, that I'm on. Yeah, there's the car crash over there. I don't know whether I've searched this car crash. It is a landmark, to be sure. Right. I don't know whether I've discovered this place before. Point of disagreement. Yes, it would appear that I have. Okay. There's a deer here. And what sounds like a waterfall up ahead. You need feathers to rebuild. I didn't get that. Didn't get this guy. Right. Did I loot this place? Probably leave the car bonnets up. Yeah, I did hide. Yeah, I did loot it. Yeah, leave the bonnets up just to say that I've been through them. Okay, so there's a deer over there. I'm pretty sure this just terminates at like a cliff. There's a burnt out cabin there, which I must admit I wasn't expecting to see there. Now the question is, what is going to be the best way off of this mountain? I think bearing right is the best way to go, but we'll see. Hello React, good to see you, mate. Okay. Definitely a major body of waterfall there. I think heading right until I get to the plane crash, but probably the other plane crash. There's the barn. I just don't think I'm going to be able to feasibly rock climb my way down this. I think I'm asking for broken ankles if I go down like that. I think heading to the plane crash and then scooting around is probably the way to go. Feels weird being back in Pleasant Valley, to be honest, man. It's been such a long time since I was here.
Oh,
now, somebody said that the moose for this area spawns, I believe, in here. In that birch forest down there. I'm not necessarily in the market for killing the moose just yet, but there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much there to Propinquity. I have no idea. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. And Army Pilot for the 29 months. After all this time, you still stream TLD and Cold Waters and still enjoy them and some more. Yeah, I know. I do like it. They are just chill games. It's a great game to like relax. Like I do game to relax. Like the days of Joe being good at computer games are over. My line has ended. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't. Yeah, these look like burnt trees. I would say that we're getting, as a landmark, close to the plane crash because there's loads of burnt houses around here, isn't there? So I think if that's that landmark, then I'm getting close to being able to get off the cliff. What happened? What's up? Hello there, Barissimo. Barissimo, even. Good to see you. There's the plane crash. Lovely. Hello. Hello, Fido. But we're friends. You just leave me be. Hold on, let me go. E-car. Terrible business. An ancient warrior captured by aliens and then stranded on a terraformed the islands of Saturn. You have to kill local wildlife. Ooh, easy there, look. Been proper driven out this way. Cheeky shits. That's quite nasty, yeah. I think I know roughly where I am. I didn't really want to take this way back, but oh well. I think once I've snaked my way through the plane, I think I'll be fine. I don't think they'll realistically be able to follow me through here. I saw it. Oh, that was quite close. Here we go. I think I've broken the aggro off. Another plane come down here. We can take the back trail down the mountain then. This is probably even better, to be honest. Right. That's the one. Right, okay. Yeah, down the mountain we will forge. Hello, Cowface. Good to see you, mate. Alani Quebec, by the way, thanks to whoever created your emotes. They get a lot of credit in other stream chats. Everyone loves them. So cute, much bear. 10 out of 9.6. This is different. Were there always been chaplains like this? Is it a small update? I'm not sure. Seems a bit more. There you go. That's the gap in the things there. What do you mean, React? More that people have been enjoying Papa Joe's emotes. They are cute. They are nice. Bubu's just an amazing artist. Cross the log. Lovely. There we go. One thing I didn't like in the forest is that you crash your plane and there is no impact marks on the ground. The tree's completely fine. Yeah, it's true. Here it looks real. That's the one. Yeah, it's just carnage, isn't it? Here. Yeah, that's one of the annoying things about the forest. It's like the fucking plane fuselage was just placed there. There's a lot of gripes I have with the forest. I do have to be honest. It never felt like anything less than like an alpha to me. And you know, if you like the forest, fair enough. You know what I mean. I won't bash you for it. But to me, it never felt like less than an alpha. It is a shame to say, but that is my view. Lovely. Now I forget. Oh, hello, mate. Jesus, wasn't expecting to see you there. I don't know whether this gap in the water is there. Hello, Blake. Good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome. I'm just going to have a big drink of water here. I'm going to have a really big drink to sate the thirst of Car. Oh, there it is. Which map and difficulty are you on right now? Also, you are one of very few Twitch streamers that play this game. I am on Pleasant Valley on day 63 on Stalker difficulty. Yeah, I'm a master forester. I am, it's true. Yeah, it's well, I tend to play a lot of sort of a bit out there games. Kitty cat. It is my forte, as it were. Day 63, still cold, that's the one. So what was planned for this TLD stream? Hauling to a new area? No, we are hauling back from a new area, Blade. We are starting the official... So I've left a little bit of gear up on top of Timberwolf Mountain. Stuff that I'm not planning to use, or things that as common, like clothes, common enough that I don't need them. And so the rare gear, like the lantern oil, the tools, the ammunition, is starting to be hauled back to base. And that is what this is. This is our incursion back to base, which is nice. 100 days sounds like a lot, but if you think about it, it's only 3 months. I know. No new story episode this year. I'm sad. I've never been much for the story. But chat knew that. Right, how close are we to the farmstead? I see orchards. There's normally quite a few wolves that hang around in this orchard. There they are, in fact. I'll stay down in the low ground of the river. Try not to draw too much attention to myself. You're cube sick, are you, Truck? Oh, Car, even. I'm just going to call you Truck now. I know you're not a truck, but you are a truck. It's in the name. Modern games have a story? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Do I watch Lucifer? No, not actually sick. Was just applying to someone else. I see. His name is Car. That's it. We also know that you don't like pixel art games like Crying Sons FTL Papers, Please. The list goes on. Yeah, that's it. Don't like pixel art games. It's true. Not a fan. Not a fan. Long and dark. No, you're in the wrong tab, Tevin. Yeah, big fan, it's true. Lovely stuff. It's going to be weird to see this, see the house again. Here we are. Look at this bad boy. Long time no see. Home sweet home. God, it's almost surreal seeing this place again. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been about a month IRL since I was last here. More than a month. It's weird. I'm getting nostalgic about coming here. Silo just made a noise. And here we go. Let's take stock of the meat supply. There we go. 8,000 tons of bear meat and venison and little bits of cooked rabbit. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Oh, it's awesome. Mouldy venison. I'm home. Lovely stuff. All of this stuff, this is all pretty fucking rotten, to be honest. I better get that all cooking if I can. Very nice. Nature's Fridge, thank you very much. That's a Tetra Pak 79 there. Love your long dark streams. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, welcome to my humble abode. This is, as I'm sure you can tell by the amount of stuff stored everywhere, this is my base, my central base of operations. Everything that is looted comes here, which is nice. This is where everything is based out of. This is where it all comes out to, and this is where I drop everything off. So, let's see then. I need to go down to the basement and drop some things off there. We need to drop off my arrows and stuff. I probably want to make some more arrows before I head back out. Because I do have some cured saplings here, which is nice. I've got about 1 million birch saplings, only a couple of maple saplings now. upping to 1/3 of maple saplings, because I've got an extra 2 of those now, which is great. I've also got some green birch saplings, 10% cured they are. Nothing too fancy. But yeah, I probably just need to throw a few of those down. Now, my clothing, as best I remember, it does need a little bit of a patch job, because I've wrestled with one too many wolves while I've been up there. So my jacket's 92, my wolf jacket's 97, but things like my gloves is at 67, my hat is at 55. They've seen better days. My trousers are at 66, so I need deer hide and guts. So let me go and get into the corner of many smells. I need 4 of those. I need 1 of these. Know that I'm very much overburdened, but it should be alright for now. I need 1 of them. I need, I think, 2 of these as well. Lovely stuff. I don't know whether I had some more creeping around somewhere, but that should do for now. Right then, let's do some rudimentary repairs on my gear then. Let us repair these boots. Going to be working into the night. We can spend a night here at the very least. That has got them up to 89, which is lovely. Let me repair my trousers. Going to be very thirsty. Lovely. Up to 96, that's what we want. Let us go for a drink. In fact, let me drink my rancid can here that I've got. Lovely. There's a lemonade with bits. Disgusting. Right, okay. And let's see. Is there any other repairs that I can do at this hour? Let's see. Hat, repair, 27 minutes. Lovely. You can't repair while in the dark. Okay. Well, we need to stay the night anyway, so let us get some water down us. In a metaphorical sense. Then let's head upstairs and catch some shut-eye, I think. Lovely stuff. Yeah, it's a long excursion between Timberwolf and here, but with a majority of the gear that I need actually stripped away from it, we're in good form. To be honest, I don't have a huge amount of deer hide left around here. I've got 1, 2, 3 hides, maybe? A lot of it's obviously been repaired. So I may need to replenish my stock of deer hide. Okay. I definitely want to bring back all of that revolver ammunition here. As you can see, we are very much doing well for various ammunitions and things. The revolver in particular is doing exceptionally well. I don't know whether we've got... Yeah. I don't know whether that's loaded. I don't think it is. I don't know whether that's loaded. Sure. But yeah, it's... yeah, we're doing well for ammunition, to be sure. Right then, let me hit the hay here. Turn the light off. Yeah, if I can find a moose, definitely want to find a moose if I can. Brain risk healed. Look down the barrel to check. That's it. Point's got it himself. I think it's loaded. Hello, moose here. Ah, there he is. We've got a moose. We have a meese in chat. Okay. Weather seems disagreeable from the sounds. Okay. What I want to do is just eat these last little bits of wolf meat here. Risk of intestinal parasites. I'm just going to eat a couple of bits of that. Just put them away. Lovely. Risk of intestinal parasites is at 9%. That's quite high, actually. Definitely don't want to get intestinal parasites while I'm out there. Okay, what else can we eat? We've got this peanut butter and we've got this granola bar. We're going to leave the granola bar and the peanut butter here if I can. We'll eat some bear meat or something. We'll take some bear meat out with us. Well, probably venison, to be honest, because venison's less likely to make me ill. So we'll leave the peanut butter and stuff behind. I can leave them sort of in various places of safekeeping. Be less likely to get into bits of trouble when the time comes. Lovely. Okay, yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that needs sorting out here. I've got water tabs and stuff, a lot of areas that still need sorting and sifting through. But by and large, that's not too bad. Let me see what else I need to drop then. I've got all of this heavy-duty gear at the moment, which does actually make transiting a bit of a faff. My broken arrows here, I'm actually going to leave sort of over here. I was going to actually do a little bit of crafting to try and get those sorted, but I've actually decided I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave them on the floor there. I'll just have to remember where they are. Bow's okay. That barely weighs anything, so that's chill. I've got that spare storm lantern, which I need to offload. Let's have a look here. Which storm lantern was it? It was. So that's full. Let us drop this one here for now. It's got more in it, but we'll leave it there for the moment. Right. So we've got that on me. Whetstone. Take it just in case. The flare pistol I'll take just in case I encounter a bear. It does weigh a little bit. There does need to be some give and take in these situations. I've got my antiseptic in case I get injured. I've got my emergency stim in case I get in trouble. All those tinder plugs I don't really need, technically speaking. I don't need a massive box of 100 wooden matches. Don't need all of them. Put those sort of up on here for now. Right, so we've got the spare matches. That's great. All the antiseptic I'm going to be taking. Painkillers I'll take with me, as they do anyway a little bit. Right. I probably don't want to be moving out with guts and things on my person. So yeah, I think it's a case of just seeing whether or not there's any daylight to be able to craft things out here. I'm not entirely sure. There is a little bit of light out here. Are we looking at the ass end of an aurora? Can we craft? Should make an interesting attempt, if nothing else. Let's go here and try and repair our hat. There it is. It is bright enough to craft, so let us do that. Lovely stuff. And craft up our rabbit skin mittens as well. Lovely stuff. Okay. When you organise your home better than in real life, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Right, okay, so we want to eat the mouldy venison if we can. And then we'll take, like, what, 1 piece, 2 pieces of it to try and sustain us while we're out and about over there. Just so we don't have too much of a scent while we're on the road. And then, yeah, let's head out. Do we want to? Oh, we're at the safety of home once more. It is extremely cold. A minus 35 degree temperature with a minus 23 degree wind chill. We are going to push forward, despite the weather. Lovely. How am I doing this fine evening? I'm definitely not too bad. I'm tired. I'm going to be sort of chilling out in the not too distant future. I've got work tomorrow. About 10:15. It's 11:15 I'm going to be starting. I'm in the middle of a contract rework because my new house that I live at now, the one that I've moved to with my lovely girlfriend, it doesn't have a train early enough on a Sunday to run me into work on time. So, because the director actually lives nearby, he's kind of empathetic for that reason, or as a reason. And so he said, you know, don't worry about, you know, getting in on time, just get in when you can. So yeah, I'll be starting a bit late today. Lovely girlfriend, I guess that's me. Yep. Yeah, no, it is. Of course it is. Who else would it be? The bathroom mirror, perhaps. No. Catler, yep. Yeah, Catler, to be fair. Catler's my lovely girlfriend. He probably would be as well. I'm sure he'd say yes if I asked him. Barely awake, that's the one. It is a beautiful sunrise, although the cold is vicious. There is a small resting stop that I can aim for just to try and get some warmth, and I think I will aim for it. Roughly where those wolves pinned me down, those burnt houses that I pushed through with all the burnt trees next to the plane crash up the hill here, they have a there's a prepper's cache there that I've already looted, and there's also a basement for a house, so I could use my sleeping bag just to rest. How long have you two been together? We've been together for 1.5 years now, pushing up to 2 years. Yeah. So it will be the Animaversary, our second our second sea anemone. on the 29th of January, 28th, that neck of the woods. Don't tell Jane. I don't know the exact day. No, I've forgotten. It's somewhere at the end of January, I'm sure. 29th. I thought it was the 29th. Lovely. So watching you while on staycation in the middle of the woods in a little cabin, so it's a very fitting stream. Ah, that's awesome. Actual little cabin dweller. It's got internet though. It's not that rural. It's not rural enough where the only pastime is to grow a beard. Isn't your birthday in like 7 days? Yes, I am going to be 23 years old. I've never been much of a... I know that like I'm meant to be like a, you know, crazy live streamer. But I've got to be honest with you, I'm quite a reserved guy. Like I don't do big hype birthday streams. I barely even use my Twitter, to be honest. I'm like a bit of a hermit. I like streaming for people. I do. It's just I'm not like somebody that needs to tweet about everything, needs to Discord about everything. I'm just pretty relaxed as it goes. Well fed, that's the one we wanted. That means we're going to be able to carry more stuff off of the mountain. No Twitter in 2020, that's it. 23, such a young man. I don't sound 23ish. How old do I sound, chat? Real talk. It always makes me sad how Q is younger, but has more has a decades more magnificent voice. 99 for real, 23, absolutely for real, Dunk. Absolutely. But I was born on the August of 97. Former smoker, that's it. Lovely jubbly. Right, well, gotta go to sleep. Have a nice stream, everyone. See you later, Herto. I won't be too far behind you. Good night, mate. Mid to late 30s, which I am, and now I feel ancient. I apologise. It does. I do unfortunately have the unfortunate superpower of making the boomer folk feel older than they actually are. I apologise. You're still young at heart. There's that prepper's cache. We could honestly just hide in here for a couple of hours, if nothing else, just to get warm, and then we could scoot off that way. I think there's a bed down here. Lovely. Q just made everyone feel old. I apologise. It was not my intention. A little bit of bottled water. There's actually quite a lot of bottled water down here. Plenty of like firewood and stuff. Most of it I left behind. There's so much water down here. Jesus. Don't really have much need for that. It's good to know that there is this much water here. I've kind of forgotten what was here. Okay, let us sleep for like a few hours. Lovely. Guess I'll die. That's it. Terrible. Terrible business. Only year doesn't count, right? So we are all a year longer. That's the longer. We can write this year off. It's true. Few hours. Sleeps 8. Yeah. I want to go to bed now. I'm tired. I'm a big sleep. Lovely stuff. So the plane crash is just over there. So what I want to do is try and avoid that wolf, if at all reasonably possible. No, looks like he's doing the angry thing. One of the sort of it's my hidden superpower. Oh, he didn't care about my hidden superpower. But because I'm wearing a bearskin jacket and a wolfskin jacket, sort of the scent that those clothes give off kind of confuse wolves into running away from me, thinking that I'm more of a threat than I actually am, and not just a walking meat sack, walking barbecue that I am. So we want to go straight over this way as the crow flies. That's it. Oh, there he is. There's the other guy. I'm not too bothered about these guys. I'm just going to keep going. They're very angry, aren't they? Jesus, chill out, Fido. God. If we can find some rabbits, like deploy an MOSS on them, that would be great. That other wolf's actually backed off. Yeah, go on, shit. Yeah, follow you, mate. Yeah, go on. Aggressive growling. It's chill. It's honestly, it's chill. I've got the AI down to a T. Don't you worry. I seldom actually get rushed by wolves these days, unless they do like a wild card thing. I would say the only AI in this game that I'm actually not that familiar with would be the Aurora AI. I don't know how animals... Oh, he got bored. He actually got bored. Maybe that was a territorial thing then. Maybe that wasn't even food. Maybe that was just territorial. You invite the AI over for tea, that's it. You can have guts as decoys, that's it, yep. I tend not to bother though, because like guts just tend to draw them over. I suppose if you've already got a scent, then why not use them? There we go, there's that deer that was around there. And then somewhere on the left here is all those destroyed cars. And then all those destroyed cars mean that it's just a short Soisoner jump up towards the mountain pass that I need to go for. That deer is going to get absolutely caned if he's not careful. Not got the best eyesight, have you, matey, have you? Nature in action, my friends. Alright, then we sort of zigzag over this way. Don't you fucking growl at me, you've got your dinner. I'll fight you, bro. Lovely. I know, if only it was that simple for me, Matt. Gotta fucking ping them full of arrows and track them to literally the other side of the map. That's a lot of... Holy shit, you see that? There's so many saplings. Is that all I think that is birch. There's like a massive cluster of birch saplings over there. I need to remember that that exists. I'll be in arrows forever. My next sort of big objective for sort of the next chapter in this epic saga is actually going to be just trying to... Here we are. I've pretty much navigated straight back here. The next episode in the epic adventure of Joe surviving the winter snows is probably going to be the manufacturing of more arrowheads. Now that I've got heavy hammers and tools and all of that fun stuff, I can now try and make for the forge on Forlorn Muskeg, which is one extra journey away, but it's a relatively straightforward journey. I've got to get through the Carter Hydro Dam, through Mystery Lake, and then into Muskeg. I don't really have any coal, but I could pick coal up in the Carter Hydro Dam environments, so it wouldn't be too bad, all in all. Right. Up and over the ridge. Lovely, lovely. I'm going to have just a little bit of bite of that venison meat, because it's, you know, sustenance. Lovely. Bit of water, plenty of that kicking around. Excellent stuff. And then what I think I'll do, it's 15 minutes early, but I think I will end stream at this end of the journey. Because I'm not going to be able to get all of the way back in 15 minutes after loading up. So I'm gonna call that stream as I pull in, as it were. I'm going to get a good sleep, I think. Raid Pickled? Yes, I will absolutely raid Pickled. In fact, I will take this opportunity to plug Mr. Pickled. Mr. Pickled, yeah, get your debit cards ready. Is doing a charity live stream, 24-hour charity live stream in a fucking in a tiger onesie in the heat of summer. So you know that alone is probably worth your money to buy him a cold bottle of water. But yeah, he's doing a charity live stream. A local hospice that he, I guess, lives next to. Is obviously struggling financially due to the fact that a lot of the money that they make for this hospice, this community hospice or whatever, is funded through like charity shops and stuff. And with coronavirus being obviously the beast that it is, these charity shops obviously have been suffering from If not outright closures, then massively reduced footfall, and that obviously means this hospice is struggling to get by. So yeah, I will be passing you on to Pickled once I get over, and I will. Yeah, I hope to see you all in there, having a bit of a good time, having a chill with him. He's only a small time fellow, but the cause is just. I dropped 20 quid in there earlier for his fundraiser. And yeah, I'm sure it would make his evening if you went in and caused a ruckus and helped him achieve his goal. So that would be and then the sweat, the copious amounts of sweat that he's currently dripping his way through would probably be a bit more welcoming, which is very nice. Raid for a good cause, that's the one. Pillage and burn for a good cause. Raid for charity. Jesus. Right then, there we go, down past the big old landing gear. I can hear, like, crows over here on the right, but there is nothing over here on the right, surely. Raid charity, home game, that's the one. Raid Shadow Legends, it's true. Should we indeed raid Shadow Legends? Is there a man called Shadow Legends, and should we raid him on Twitch? Is there like a Doomsday Prepper cache thing, like one of those Prepper caches on this map? Timberwolf Mountain. I can't remember. I don't think so. Surely not. I just imagine you on a ladder dropping £20 coins onto him. Well, whatever you're into, bro. Whatever you're into. Definitely some. I don't know whether it's probably just a dead deer as opposed to like anything of significance, like a dead body or something. Oh gosh. Joe is big sleep. Trademark. I think it's that way I want to go down. I walked past the rabbits last time, didn't I? Oh, it is. Oh no, you got me going in for a second one. God, it was a big one. Oh, man, I'm going to sleep well. Yeah, like I said, I was up until 1 AM just bumming around with my D&D Max story, but I don't have it in me. I'm probably just going to listen to some quiet music, just chill out, veg out for the evening, maybe watch a bit of YouTube. I know the missus has got some YouTube that she wants to watch. We tend to watch like YouTube, like telly together, just over Discord, like. Or we could, snuggle up in bed and watch, which is cute. But we might do a little bit of that before bed. Okay, so yes, I'm going to get into bed. I'm going to sleep for like an hour, just so that the game saves, because it's not a building, so I won't save on... Well, it is a building, but it's like not a proper enterable building. It's like a shack. Like it doesn't load as you go in. I need to like sleep for like an hour, just so the game goes, hey, you've saved. Right. Okay then, so let us, there we go, saving on the right, call that a session. Yeah, so we just, it's about 10 minutes shy of the target, but that's a-okay. So I'm going to quit and save there. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I imagine a number of us will be off to bed here in sort of merry old Europe, as it were. So yeah, we are going to, yes, call it an evening. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. Obviously do stay tuned for more Long Dark and other such indie game shenanigans. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip side. I'm not sure what I'm streaming tomorrow exactly, whether it's, I don't know, I feel like Crying Suns is creeping up on the roster, so there may be a little bit of that going on. But yes, for now, thank you. And I will catch you all... yeah, tomorrow for some more games, 8:30, a UK time, as it were. So yes, let me see who else is on for the moment, or rather, Mr. Pickled Tiger. I need to figure out whether his name has an underscore in or not. So let me just quickly dive on over here. I think it's like Pickled Tiger underscore, isn't it? Yes, it is. Lovely. So, Mr. Pickled Tiger. Let me raid you on over to him now. He's currently doing a little bit of Fall Guys from the look of it. But yes, do feel free to, obviously, throw a couple of pounds his way. It all goes to charity, as I say. And, yeah, just help him achieve his goal for the evening. So, thank you, everybody. Yep, this evening. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.